All right, welcome back. I hope everybody's been enjoying their holidays, holiday season, and their week. We're gonna do the close the year out video. I got the portfolio pulled up. As you can see, yeah, this is a real time last market close from Friday. So yeah, we're up 18%. Um, you'll notice that there are some L's on some of my positions or what have you. So pretty much what that is I put my portfolio up for lending eligibility with my brokerage. And pretty much what that means is if someone else is trying to short or there needs to be some sort of liquidity in the stock for whatever reason. Sometimes there's warrants that need to be executed. Sometimes there's, different types of reasons why there needs to be liquidity. Sometimes it's shorting options and etc. So, um, what that means is another broker will contact my broker and someone will borrow my shares, and my brokerage will charge an interest rate and probably just split the difference on the actual juice. So I'll receive interest on some of the shares lended out, and my broker will receive profits on that as well. So, I mean, it's nothing to really, you know, go home and talk about. I mean, it's not really a major thing. Um, but one of the reasons why I did that was one, I'm okay with collecting a little bit of yield on the actual positions that I own, but a lot of it is strategy too. So this is the way I see it. So if there's activity, if my shares are being lent out, there's demand for my shares one way or another. The company is getting attention, and it's like one of those things. I don't know if anybody here watching plays Texas Hold'em or poker, um, but sometimes in the middle of a hand, there's a question of whether someone has this particular card or that particular card. But if you're holding the card in your hand, you know that they don't have that card. It's the same idea with what I'm talking about in when it comes to lending. You see, I view it all as a game. It's all a game. So if there's an L right here, as you can see for my Planet 13 position, these shares were lent out. So automatically I knew, all right, let's go take a look at the chart on the 6 month, we'll go to the month. I automatically knew this thing was going down once the shares got lent out. So the shares were lent right around the 28th or the 27th. I knew we were going to go down. All right. And I think we are going to go down even more. I think we'll break resistance. I think we'll go back down to below the 60 cent mark. Don't quote me on it. This is what I'm thinking is going to happen. So, um, Planet 13 has my attention. If we go into earnings and look into the earnings estimates, next year they're set to have revenue growth of 58%. They have they have the Illinois location opening up, and they have their Florida location opening up. They sell flowers, and these are the flowers that bless people. So I'm all about people receiving blessings. Now, with that being said, that revenue growth is going to come from those locations. I'm curious to see this high risk, high reward type of proposition when it comes to this stock because of those opening of those locations. But I mean, I think that this is the stock that I'm probably interested in getting more into as far as building out my position more. Right now, it only entails less than 5% of my portfolio, and I've put in about 3,900 worth of capital. Um, I want to get that up to. I'm thinking I'm going to get that up to 10 G's invested. Lower the cost basis down from 87 cents. Who knows? Maybe it gets into the 70s. The 70 cents is if I buy enough. Low 70s if I'm lucky. We'll see. We'll see when I deploy the capital and what kind of average I ended up with, or I end up with at the end of the day. Meanwhile, a bank is borrowed about 3,000 shares. So that's got my attention. All these other positions are going up. Like I was planning on building out SoFi, but SoFi started running, so I just stopped buying there. Right now, heading into 2024, and I put in previous videos too, I'm trying to get my cash position up. So I think there's going to be some Fed lags for interest rates, some interest rate lag to hit the economy in Q1 or Q2, and we'll see some sell off turbulence in the market. So I'm just positioning myself and getting ready for that. Who knows whether it comes in January, February, or March. I'm thinking maybe it's gonna probably March. Who knows? The market's gonna decide, but either way, I'm positioning to where I'm getting ready for it. So that way, when the whole market goes down and starts selling off, all the stocks are going down with it, or for the most part anyway. And I just want to have the capital ready to deploy. Maybe if I'm lucky, I just finish off one of these positions in Q1, Q2 of next year, to where I cap off of 10 G's invested to get some more cost base percent diversification in the portfolio, and just building out these positions so I can move on to the next company and the next opportunity, if you will. Um, Obviously, a lot of this is just going to be, I'm going to take what the market gives me. So if Planet is the one that goes down, like now it's down 24%, maybe we go down 35%, and that's my opportunity to just start finishing off my position or loading up or loading the boat on it. I'll take advantage of that because that's the opportunity given to me. And then once I have the position built, I kind of just, I follow along with the company, but I say, what my job as the investor is done. I um i deploy the capital, and now it's time for me to just sit back and enjoy and follow along with the company to be a shareholder as well. So that's some of my thoughts heading into 2024. I'll admit, yeah, we're up 18% on the position and lost a little bit of value here with these options and Planet and so forth. I'm not too worried about the first, second year going in. I don't believe if I don't um, most of your first couple of years, 2 3 years of building out your portfolio is more capital, infusing capital or putting capital in. It's not going to be coming. A lot of it's not going to be coming from gains. All right, from the actual investments itself, because you don't have. I mean, you need more time for that stuff to play out. So the first 100 G's or the first 106 figures is more so. I'm focused more towards just putting more capital in every month, month after month, trying to get this thing scaled up to 100 G's to where I can get some more compounding effect and more exposure into these positions and their growth potentials. So that's the way I see it. I'm glad you all follow along with me. Appreciate all subscribers. Um, that's my take for 2024. I'm building up the cash position in the first half. Whenever the sell off happens, then I'll deploy the capital. I'm looking into some other companies. I'll make some videos later on. I'll post out another video next week on a company or two on stuff I'm looking at. So um, but yeah, with that being said, thank you all for your time. If you're finding value out of these videos and you want to continue and follow along to see an actual growth investor do this real time and follow along in my journey as well, consider subscribing and hit that thumbs up and hit the bell notification so that way when a new video comes out, it'll pop up right on your feed. All right. I hope everybody enjoys their New Year's. With that said, take it easy.